Hello and welcome to On the Food Scene with Steve. I'm here in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and with me is Jules in front of his restaurant called The Dog. Thanks for having me here today, Jules.
You're very welcome.
Can you just tell us a little about quickly what you've done here and what your specialty is, and a little history about your cute little building.
Well, I was born in Hungary, and after the revolution in 1956, we came to Ann Arbor, and that was about 54 years ago already. I grew up in Ann Arbor, and I know the town very well, but I went away to study in Europe. And after I came back from the Army in 1972, a long time ago, I decided to go to culinary school because while I was in Europe, I worked with various hotels, and I just liked the lifestyle. I like to cook. I learned most of my cooking from my mother and my grandmother. Back in Hungary, I used to burn my nose looking into pots, and I had a knack for good food, being European extraction. After the GI Bill was available, I went to Michigan State University, where I got my degree in hotel and restaurant management. But during that time, during the summers, I would work in different hotels and restaurants. I used to be assistant manager of the Naval Academy Officers Club. I worked at Hotel Hershey in Pennsylvania. But my crowning achievement, I think, at the time was being part of the Bakery Restaurant, one of the most famous restaurants in Chicago at the time, under Chef Louis Safmari. And I came back to visit Ann Arbor, which is a cute little town compared to Chicago, which is huge. But I saw this little place. It used to be a garage 1936 Model A, Ford Model A, that was converted to a Caramel Corn Castle. That was the name of it. Elderly couple just had a little snack, hole in the wall, basically 200 square feet. And I fell in love with it. I thought, after working my way up from being a dishwasher to general manager of the bakery, sleeping in the office sometimes because it was 18 hours a day, sometimes 7 days a week, I got burned out.
And tell me, out of this little space, you have 284 soups over the year you would serve to the guests.
Well, you started off slowly. I think I had about 60 soups to start with.
Mm-hmm.
We had mostly Hungarian soups in the beginning because I wanted to introduce that to the University of Michigan students. And now we have, you're right, yesterday we surpassed one more new soup, 284.
And what's the specials today? Let's take a quick look over here.
Our most famous soup is probably the lobster bisque. It's available every Thursday and Friday without fail. All the other soups are somewhat variable. The Sicilian meatball soup is one of our more newer soups. Chicken tortilla, of course, one of our most famous. But I can go on and on. I mean, I have a whole stack of
I'm sure
menus.
you do. I'm sure you do. But it's been a pleasure to have you chat with me for a few minutes. And 31 years here at this location. That's terrific. So when you're in Ann Arbor, Michigan, you make sure you stop off and say hi to Jules. For On the Food Scene with Steve, I'm Stephen Freese.